What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Harry the Horse Barbecue, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways to utilize some leftover brisket. We all know we have leftover brisket, so let's get it.
Harry the Horse Barbecue.
Leftover brisket. If you're a barbecue nerd like me and you're always cooking briskets in the backyard, then you're likely gonna have a lot of leftover brisket. But the question that remains in my mind is, what do I do with all of that leftover brisket? Now, you could give that brisket away to some friends, some family, some neighbors. I've done that in the past. You could just reheat brisket day in and day out and eat it every single day. I've done that as well. Or you can turn that brisket into a meal of epic proportions that doesn't make it seem like you're eating the same thing day in and day out. Now, I've got some leftover Guga style brisket. Check out that video up here. I'm gonna utilize that leftover brisket and make a killer brisket McMuffin. Now, you've seen me make a bomb bacon, egg, and cheese before. Check out that video. So in order to make a brisket McMuffin, we gotta make the McMuffin. No need to go shopping for a brisket. If you wanna take a shortcut and go shopping for some English muffins, you could totally do that step. But I'm gonna make some from scratch because they are delicious, easy, and super fun to do. So enough horsing around, let's make some English muffins. Pot. Let's start by heating some milk. Whole milk in. Let's heat this to about 95 degrees. You're gonna need a stand mixer. In with the milk. Nice and warm. Sugar. Active dry yeast. Let's give it a quick mix. Let's let this yeasty milk rest a minute and let that yeast bloom. Yeast is bloomed, going in with salt, 1 beaten egg, softened butter. Come on, come on. Mix on low while we stream in the flour. Let it come together. Turn it out. Hello. Give it some strength folds until it becomes a nice, cohesive ball of dough. Into a grease bowl for about an hour, hour and a half. Ooh. We covered our dough with a damp towel and let it rest for a little over an hour. Now it's time to unveil. Look at that puff daddy. And give it a punch. That degassed faster than me after eating brisket. Dump her out. Nice. Smooth and supple. Now we're gonna weigh this out into about 80-gram balls. I know the brisket slices that I have are going to fold over the edges, so I want some stability when it comes to our English muffin. 80! Nailed it! We've got all of our dough balls laid out, just about 80 grams each. We're going to tuck, then roll, and then lay them in our cornmeal coating. So you just want to kind of fold it in on itself, pinch the bottom, give it a roll around on the ground. Looking something like that, right in the cornmeal coating. Now we're gonna press them out into disc shapes and let them rise for about 30 minutes to an hour. A damp towel, another damp towel. We'll see y'all in about 30 minutes where we are then going to toast these off in our made-in pan and make a brisket McMuffin. Nighty-night muffins. After 40 minutes of rising, these English muffins are looking nice and puffy. I topped them with a little extra cornmeal, and now we're just gonna toast them off in a dry, made-in pan. It's the next day and I'm pretty hungry right now. Let's make this brisket McMuffin. Now the best way to reheat brisket is easily sous vide. But when I have a brisket, I slice it all up and I put it in the fridge and heat it up slice by slice. So I'm gonna slow heat a nice thick slice of fatty brisket at 150 degrees in my toaster oven. While that's going on, let's cook our egg and then toast up our English muffin. Where are you going? I'm telling y'all, make your family a couple of these and they are going to love you. OMGeezy. A couple of these for the fam on a Sunday morning? Oof, how do you even attack this? That is good. Whoa. I'm drooling over here. This muffin is so squishy and soft. That brisket is still smoky and fatty and juicy. That Goldie sauce, don't sleep on it. This is a winner of a breakfast, and you cannot sleep on this for some brisket leftovers. Those fast food chains got nothing on this breakfast sandwich. A little cafe. That'll get you going on a weekend. This breakfast sandwich is so good, I just can't stop. And I heated myself up a little burnt end. Hot diggity dog. It's cheesy, saucy, smoky, and tender. Do not sleep on these buns, hun. Do not sleep on these buns, hun. Thank y'all for tuning in to Harry the Horse Barbecue. I really appreciate you checking out this video. When it comes to your brisket leftovers, there is a plethora of options, and I plan on bringing y'all a bunch of recipes that utilize your leftover brisket. This recipe is super easy, super simple, super delicious. That homemade English muffin really takes this to the next level. Now, you don't have to make your own English muffins. You could do this with store-bought English muffins, bagels, white bread. The world is yours. But making these super simple breakfast sandwiches that can feed a crowd or a family pretty instantaneously is a pretty neat way to go to utilize your leftover brisket. Plus, how many people are getting brisket McMuffins for breakfast? Pretty much nobody. Make sure you subscribe to the channel below. I know you want to do it, so just hit that subscribe button for me. You know we got that crispy cornmeal coating on the outside of these muffins and that crispy bark from that brisket, so you gotta leave a like on this video. Comment down below with what you think my next leftover brisket recipe should be. How are you utilizing your leftover briskets at home? Hit that notification icon or that join button so you can get notified every time we're posting new content. And with that being said, there's only one more thing, y'all. This one is going straight to the horse's mouth. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace! I'm gonna finish this off.